Hello, inflation fighters. Thank you for joining me, the Penny Nanny, where we watch over every cent. There's my tagline. What do you think? um, so the way the schedule's been working out, it's been difficult for me to do Money Mondays. So because we have food pantries that happen on the weekend. And so I just decided to do Wealth Wednesday instead. And actually, I like the idea of wealth more than being rich. Wealth is just having a value to something and making it what you give priority to. So, just for an example, I enjoy being with my family tremendously. It's really all I like to do is just be with them. Talk with them, listen, goof around. It's just, I'm rich, I'm wealthy in love. I really am. I've got a wonderful son and a terrific husband and the love of my fur babies. So wealth is just what you value and having plenty of that. And so maybe we can change the way that we think about wealth to be more than just money or material possessions or things like that. So when it comes to figuring out what our priorities are, then we can establish where our wealth lies, what we value. So, and that's individual for everybody. It's not the same. So what I might find to be wealthy, you may not. And excuse my voice. The allergies are really bad right now with mold up in Wisconsin from the dead leaves. So I'll do my best to try to keep my voice from cracking here. When it comes to money, one of the things that I've been asking myself lately is, how much of this do I even need? So here's an example. We are using bar soap now because we get that from the pantry, and it's nice, it's Coast, it smells wonderful, it's very nice, and we have a couple of bars of Irish Spring. And I haven't used bar soap in I don't even know how long. And part of the reason I stopped using it was because the way it coated the shower stall. That was the main reason. Well, it's not that big of a deal to clean the shower stall. So to save some money, it's worth it because for body wash, it can get crazy expensive, especially if you want the good stuff. Like the cheap stuff like White Rain, sometimes Suave, VO5, it doesn't really work as well in our hair or using their body wash. So what I observed today was the bar is starting to dwindle, get smaller. And generally speaking, how I use it is I wrap or I lather up a washcloth and use it in the shower or to wash my hands outside of the shower. But what I was thinking today is, do I need that big of a bar of soap? Will it last longer? What if I take this bar of soap and cut it in half and see if it lasts just as long? If it does, I'm creating wealth in soap, if you will. So I'm going around the house looking at everything and just seeing Do I need this much? Do I need this much? I mean, I started doing it with my food. I've started eating half of what I would normally eat and then just see if I'm satisfied. Am I satisfied? Yeah, I'm fine. Is a serving size a serving size? Well, is it only a serving size because we're told it is? They could make a serving size anything. Right? It's what they benefit from. The cap in the laundry detergent, a lot of people use that to fill, but every bottle that you buy has a different, especially if you buy different sizes, has a different amount inside of it. So I'm looking at things differently now. How much do I need of these things? So what I'm going to do is, we had a small, you remember when we cleaned the mudroom shelf off and I had that little bottle of detergent in there? I'm gonna save that cap. And that cap is gonna be the measurement for doing the laundry. Now I can't necessarily get the guys to do it, but my thinking process here is, I'm the one doing most of the laundry, so it doesn't really matter. It's just the occasional once in a while use where my son will just be like, fill up this, and the spout inside the wash machine for how much it holds also. Those probably vary from side to side. And I don't like those pods because stuff sticks sometimes in there and they don't open up all the way. And then you have another mess on your hands. So, at any rate, I'll share the things that I discover along the way. And we'll see how it goes, I mean, everything is going to be accumulating wealth. If I can use half of something, I'm doing good that way. So is there something you can be using half of? Have you ever experimented with, if I just use this little bit, is it good? So it's a good question to ask yourself. Somebody I know once said to me, it's not about the money you make, it's about the money you keep. And I think that's a really good way of looking at what goes on in the house with the budget and things like that. So share with me your ideas. Is there something that you split in half and it's been successful, or downsized and it's been successful still? So I'm really curious to hear your ideas. So everybody, be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of. Bye now.